I'm never gonna watch it again. Oh hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I saw The Lion King and now I want to share my thoughts with you because turns out I have some different opinions than most people. Before we get started, be sure to subscribe because I put out new videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Now, let's get to the action. So all in all, the movie obviously was visually stunning. It was amazing effects. I saw some reports saying that the CGI looked fake. And I mean, I kind of see what they're saying because at the beginning when you see the animals for the first time, you can tell that they're not real animals, but once you get used to like the animation style, you pretty much forget about it and it is like you are watching real animals. It just takes your eye a little bit of time to adjust to it. But my controversial opinion about this movie is that I'm never gonna watch it again. Now, I know what you're saying. Lauren, you love Disney, you love cute little baby animals. How are you not gonna watch this again? And I say never loosely, but you know, if I have a kid one day, I'll watch it once with them, but after that, I'm not gonna watch it. And that is because the animals do look so realistic that you feel like you're actually watching a lion that's in pain, you know, a tiny little cub that is sad that it killed its dad, even though it didn't, and its uncle was the betrayer and just emotionally traumatized him. It feels like it's a real animal that's sad. Like when he trots off, it's just heartbreaking. And I also was like expecting him to have tears like in the animation, but then I'm like, wait, that's lions don't cry, so it's actually good that he didn't have tears because one, that would have destroyed me, and two, I wouldn't be scientifically accurate. But yeah, they use this really the score, that's what I will say, is the score is amazing. How they integrate some of the songs from the Broadway show and use, you know, the classic songs. You get to hear all of your favorite songs, so that's amazing. But the score that swells when the stampede is coming, spoiler alert, the stampede is coming and the beasts are coming down the hill and you see Simba trying to run away and then Mufasa comes in all scary and saves him, but then that music's great, it swells, it makes emotion, but when you see Mufasa holding out to Scar, asking him to help him, and then he doesn't, but the pain in Mufasa's face as he's just looking up at his brother, it's so painful. Then, not to mention, like when we meet Timon and Pumbaa, they're like real dark. Like they are nihilists, like they are like, life has no meaning, it's a straight line, don't care about anyone else, just do what you want. And it's like, took Hakuna Matata to like, no worries but get help. That being said, Billy Eichner made the movie. Like, him as Timon is the funniest thing. His one-liners are incredible. He's just got amazing comedic timing, and he was my favorite part of the movie. Plus, the little cubs are just so squishy and adorable when they're little babies. You just want to floof them. And you see this whole can't wait to be king segment, which I was interested to see how they would do that because obviously in the cartoon they do like tiers of animals, and I figured they weren't going to do that. But the scene was really amazing because you see all these animals around the watering hole and the way that there's just little babies running around. You get to see so many baby animals, and so that's why I was excited. So I'm obviously very easily pleased. I will say another of my unpopular opinions is that I think Beyonce is kind of overrated. That song is meant to be very heartfelt, and I feel like she just riffed way too much in Can You Feel the Love Tonight. She was just showing off her vocals way too much. You know, I would say Donald Glover did the same thing, but Beyonce was definitely doing more with it. And I don't know, I feel that way about any singer. You know, if you're trying to show your prowess over the art for the sake of the art, for the storyline, just because you want to show off, that always rubs me the wrong way. To be fair, I'm not a big Beyonce fan in general, which is a whole other thing, but I mean, it's just kind of like, ugh. But Billy Eichner ended up being an amazing singer. Like, Timon ends up being a star, and you're like, okay, Timon. But yeah, overall, I mean, is it a good movie? Should I recommend it to people? Do I recommend it to you to see it? Yeah, of course, go see it. Like, you know, just see it for the visuals and the music and like cute little baby animals and nostalgia. Like, you watched this movie when you were younger and it's still great, so just go watch it. But like, you are gonna go through some emotional turmoil, and I personally won't be subjecting myself to that again. So I'd love to know what you thought about the movie. Give me your thoughts. Did you think that the CGI was realistic? Did you cry at all during the movie? I will say I didn't cry. I was surprised, but I held it together. Were there any songs that you liked better in the original versus the new one? I want to know all about that. I want to nerd out about Disney with you. If you did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe because I put out new videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Subscribe.